through the same thing. I live right across the street from Domino's, and I've just been like wanting
Yeah.
Domino's every day, and I've been telling myself I'm not gonna do it. Yesterday, I woke up and before I even got out of bed, I like opened the Domino's website. I like added a pizza and a pasta to my cart, and then I fell asleep
Yeah.
before I could click the order button, and that's the only reason I didn't order Domino's. Then I woke
Damn.
up and I was like, "No, this is a bad decision." All right, so we're back with another episode, and this time it's just me and Saad. Just like we did 10 episodes ago, we decided every 10 episodes it's going to be just the two of us doing
I'm
something
sure it was
different,
5 episodes ago, bro.
something interesting. It
Last
was
time we did
episode
this.
10,
No, no,
right?
no. We did one in the middle as well.
Okay, well,
Oh
one
no,
of us is stupid.
no. The middle one was your dad. Never mind. Yeah, I'm confusing everything.
Yeah, dude.
We
What are you
came on 10
talking about?
episodes ago. We came on 10 episodes ago. Yeah, you're right.
So just ignore everything this guy's saying. Everything I've
For
said
now.
so far is correct. It's episode
Yeah.
20. We're doing just the two of us, and it's going to be different.
Yeah.
And if you have any ideas for things you'd like to see in the future, let us know, because we're always looking for new things to do. But I think we're just going to start this episode off by talking about how we've been doing as people since the last time we did this. So, Saad, how's life been treating you for the last 10 episodes or
Man,
so?
dude, I don't know, man. Like these days, my routine is messed up since we just came out of Ramadan. For those of you guys who are not Muslims or who don't fast, what we do is that we fast throughout the entire day. So from dawn till dusk, we can't eat or drink anything, and as soon as the Maghrib prayer or as soon as the sun sets, we can eat and we can drink water. We can do all that good stuff, all right? And then we stop eating and drinking when the sun comes back up, which is at dawn. So that used to happen around 3 a.m. to 3:20 a.m. So so one hack that us young people have I don't know created or figured out is that if you don't sleep the entire night and you wake and you stay up till 3:30 a.m., you can and you sleep throughout the entire day. It's the fasts are pretty easy. So by doing that, what happened is that I messed up my entire sleep schedule massively. My energy levels have been low ever since. I cannot do the most basics of tasks without asking for like a 20-30 minute break. And yeah, generally my speed has been slow. On top of that, COVID is not even allowing us to even go outside. So this is just going to be an episode where I'm just complaining about my current situation right now. But hey, I've got to figure out a way to get out of this. I've got to figure out a way to come back from this. And Ramadan is over now. Eid. This is the third day of Eid. Eid Mubarak, lads. And yeah, dude, that's just been my routine, man. I'm extremely tired. Even shooting this episode right now, my energy levels are low. You, man, what's up? How's this
That
entire
is
thing with
very
you?
rough. I'm pretty much same on the sleep schedule. It's been, I mean, I have no reason to wake up in the morning. What am I supposed to do at 9 a.m. in the morning? I have like no plans at all.
Yeah, for
If I'm like
context.
talking to or hanging out with friends, it's not until like 6, 7
Oh,
p.m.
yeah.
So really, I don't get out of bed till like 2 p.m., which is not something I'd ever do in any other situation. But I'll
Yeah, for
probably have to
context,
change
guys.
that, man. I'm thinking I should start waking up just like to practice for when I have to work and like wake up at like 9 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, for context,
So,
guys, this guy just graduated. This guy just graduated from Purdue,
hmm
which is one of the US's top mechanical engineering schools. So congratulations, Salman, once again for
thank
the
you, thank
15th
you.
time on the podcast. But like, yeah, dude, fix your shit up. I need to fix my shit up as well because we need to hit life hard, and we can't do that considering our current form.
Yeah, we should probably stop recording these episodes so late at night for you, Solid.
Yeah, I think we should push it back like an hour or two or something like that. So wait, so we have a few talking points over here today. So one of them was how the hell are we coping with all this? It's decent, guys. It's not the best, but it's also not the worst. I've seen people who are eating ice cream, who are gaining weight and all that. I, for one, have maintained my weight. If not, I've lost a little bit of weight because I have taken up a completely different eating regimen. So I'm really happy with that. That's one of the things that I've really kept up with. What about you, Salman? How's your eating situation going? Like, are you eating nice
Dude,
food? Are you eating
I've
shit
been
food?
high key dieting. Like, no, I've been dieting like real hard.
Yeah.
But also, my diet, like, I'm not having much in terms of calories. My diet sucks. I have,
Uh-huh.
like, this freezer full of, like, frozen chicken patties that I need to finish before I move out. So, for the last week, that's been almost all I've been eating.
Yeah.
And, like, it's just sad to have, like, a chicken sandwich every day for, like, weeks and weeks in a row. But I've also been
Yeah.
having a lot of ice cream and like a lot of Haagen-Dazs, and yeah, so that's my life, dude.
Exactly, dude.
But I think I've
And
lost a bit of weight, so
you think? Are you not measuring?
I mean, I haven't measured since I started,
Yeah.
but like hopefully I've lost a bit. I don't want to jinx it by looking at the scale.
Dude, right before, all throughout Ramadan, like for the past, I think for the last 2 weeks of Ramadan, I was like so good with my eating habits. Like I was eating a keto burger every iftar. I was eating lots of fruits. I was drinking lots of water. And as soon as Eid comes, I order a massive Domino's pizza, and I eat like five
Oh,
straight slices. I haven't had carbs for 2 weeks, and I suddenly have a shit ton of carbs. My body did not
okay.
know how to
Listen,
react.
like, I mean, we're not sponsored by Domino's, sadly, but like I've been going through the same thing. I live right across the street from Domino's, and I've just been like wanting
Yeah.
Domino's every day, and I've been telling myself I'm not going to do it. Yesterday, I woke up and before I even got out of bed. I like opened the Domino's website. I like added a pizza and a pasta to my cart, and then I fell asleep
Yeah.
before I could click the order button, and that's the only reason I didn't order Domino's. Then I woke up
Damn.
and I was like, "No, this is a bad decision. I should just go back to not eating Domino's.
So, your-
Stay
so, so,
healthy."
so your sleep saved you, man. At the end of the day, your sleep fucking saved you.
Yeah, no, my sleep schedule
Yeah.
saved me from Domino's. I
Yeah.
kind of did want the Domino's though. I still do. So
Exactly. Okay, Salman, we've done like around 20 episodes of this shit, right? I don't know if you're tired of this shit or not, but like,
yeah,
what's your favorite
exactly.
episode so far? Like, out of all the 20
I don't
episodes we've
know.
shot, what's the biggest highlight moment that you've had? What's the biggest highlight moment?
Yeah, I think my favorite, like first about the show as a whole, I just love like meeting all these new people, and the fact that like a lot of you don't know this obviously, but after each episode ends, we still talk to our guests for a good 20, 30 minutes for an hour, and
No,
it's
bro,
crazy
straight up
how
an
well you
hour,
get to know
at
someone
least an
through this
hour.
podcast. At least an hour, yeah. I feel like we've had some go for like an hour and a
Yeah,
half. It is insane. But
yeah,
it's just so nice to get to know people so well. And really, that's what the spirit of this podcast is. So that's there. In terms of
yeah.
episodes, I still really like the episode we had with Hamza, the one about cooking, because that was
Hamza's your favorite
his
one?
story was insane. Yep, it was really
Yeah,
nice, and I mean I think everyone's had great stories, but that was one highlight that just stood out to me, and that was of course at the start of this whole podcast. So being able to think of that
yeah,
was when I realized that, oh my god, we have a lot of really cool stories and people, and that's what kind of inspired me to keep going forwards with this. What about you,
exactly.
Saad?
Exactly. Yeah. Before we jump into my favorite episode, I would like every single one of you guys who are watching over here. If you're watching this on YouTube, can you please hit the like and subscribe button? At least like the video. Subscribe to us if you like our content. Honestly speaking, it would really help us out a lot. The YouTube algorithm is genuinely fucking everybody in the in the back and everything, and we just need all the support we can get. We need you guys to comment. We need you guys to share this with your friends, whatever. If you guys like our content, just do it, man. That is the price. That is like the least we can ask you. You guys are not paying anything to watch these episodes. You guys are just coming here, enjoying, having a good time with us, and that's all we want. And all we ask
What you
ask
could
in
do,
return is just the like and subscribe button. Thank you.
you don't have to like us from your own account. You can always like pick up your mom's phone and hit
Yeah,
subscribe there and
yeah.
whatnot, and
Hell yeah,
she'll be
hell yeah,
she
and
probably won't
because
notice, or if she does, she'll enjoy it. Do it from your dad's phone too.
exactly, and at the end of the day, guys, at the end of the day, this is all these small little actions coming from you guys will help us produce even better content. We can have much bigger guests on the show. We can have people who you admire a lot, but you've never been able to but you've never been able to hear their own personal stories. We can have them on the show. We can have questions that you guys want to ask those people featured on the show as well. We can do a whole host of things. This is our channel as much as it is yours. All right. We need you guys to like and subscribe, and also follow us on Instagram at the Two Time Zones Podcast. Links are in the description down
Yeah, our
below.
Instagram's really fun. The Instagram is a really interesting page, and I think we're gonna plan on making it more engaging. I don't know how
Yeah.
we're doing that, but apparently that's the plan for this coming week. So stay tuned, guys. It's
Would you
gonna be
guys want to
pretty cool.
see? Would you guys want to see Salman cook breakfast on stories? Like we can
I
have
don't
like a
see
little.
why I do that. Like this
I,
is this
I
is
don't
not
see.
this is not like
I disagree. I disagree. Like you're always telling me you made like
We're
such a
not
great
like
fucking
PGB
eggs.
cooking, man. What channel
You
is
make
this?
great eggs and shit. Oh, dude, it's just like people getting to know us better. Like it's not that we're like it's not that we're
That's
showing
fair.
something that's
That's fair. I do
completely
make
foreign.
amazing omelets. Dude, my
There you
omelets are
go.
insanely good. Man, I
Yeah,
need
there you
like
go. So the proof is in the pudding, man. Teach the audience how to make omelets on stories. Comment down below if you guys want to see
Thanks,
Salman
bro.
make some breakfast on Instagram stories. So do follow us there. All right, so back to the question that
I
Salman asked.
usually want you
What is
guys to
my favorite
comment, but
episode?
this time it's okay. You don't need to comment this time.
Yeah, I
Back to you,
disagree.
son.
Yeah. So my favorite episode, yeah, it has to be the most highest viewed episode we've had so far. It's Hamza Amin. Shout out Hamza Amin. Shout out the malls. Thank you for the hookup. That episode I feel like really boosted, gave us like the little spike, that little surge of viewership that we desperately needed in the beginning. We still need a lot of viewership, but like I feel like that's like the beginning of a massive surge that I have a gut feeling is coming very soon. So yeah, I that episode in general, it was so much fun to shoot. We had a shit ton of technical problems with that episode. Guys, Zoom stopped working on that episode.
Oh
We
yeah,
should
it was
we
insane.
we use Zoom to shoot these episodes. So literally what happened was that Zoom lost connection in Pakistan, or I think they were having server problems. I had to download a VPN. Hamza was literally waiting for me to come back onto the call for like half an hour, 40 minutes. So literally there was like a dead silence
I mean,
period.
I had a really good conversation with that guy.
You
Me and
might
him were just
you
chilling,
might
waiting for you.
Yeah, I know. But like for like a good half an hour to 40 minutes, dude, I could not even connect. And that podcast had to be like, stopped halfway through. And then I had to take out my phone, download a VPN, and then, get on the Zoom call that way. And that is how we delivered that episode to you guys. So I feel like that episode was like a roller coaster of emotions, and they paid off immensely, because we have over 800 views on that episode now. Considering that on average we get 50 to 100 views per episode, that episode has 800 something views. So that is insane. That is massive. Those are massive numbers compared to our other videos. And yeah, I'm super excited for what we do in the future.
And speaking of what we do in the future, I think that's another point that we wanted to bring up, is that if any of you guys would like to be on this podcast, if you have an interesting story to share,
Yeah,
it's a lot of fun to film this podcast. It really means I just want to meet you people and learn all about like the people that watch our show and people around the world.
yeah.
So literally drop us a message, leave a comment, we'll get in touch with you, we'll make this happen.
If you have
And
an
even if you know
interesting
someone
story,
who'd like to be on the podcast, I think everyone's got an interesting story, so we can make it happen.
I agree.
And if you know someone who has an interesting story, again, you can tell them to be on the podcast. I know I have one of our guests, I won't say who, but the sole reason he's on this podcast is because his cousin was like, "Hey Salman, you should have this guy on your podcast because I want to see him talk because I haven't seen him talk in forever." So that was
No way.
that's the entire reason that guy ended up on our podcast. And it was an amazing episode.
Yeah.
That's just how the
And-
world works.
And what I think that people need to understand is that just because you think you don't have a story does not mean that you actually don't have a story. What you think is not interesting is extremely interesting to somebody, to the right person. We will find we will find that interesting thing inside you, and we will bring it out, and we will talk about it for like an hour straight up, and we can make like an interesting episode out of it. It's super fun. Every single guest we've had on, they've always had a blast shooting these episodes, and they obviously you can see the quality of our content has improved exponentially from the first episode. So yeah, we are trying our best to deliver you guys the best content in Pakistan essentially, and we're aiming to make the best content in the world as well. Yeah,
Yep, big goals,
big
but small
goals.
people.
No, yeah, physically small, yes.
Well,
Physically small, yes. Guys, I'm 6'3". For those of you guys who didn't know, don't let the camera deceive you.
mhm.
And
But
well,
yeah, I think we did
have.
want to keep this episode sweet and short. So
Yeah.
thank you all who listened to this. As Saad said earlier, like and subscribe, please. It means a lot and it makes a big difference.
Hell yeah.
And again, be sure to comment below. Thank you all for listening. And
Peace.
we'll see y'all later.
Adios. Goodbye.